Hi boys, here's just a short video looking at the Mathletics task set for today. Here we need to find the pattern or the rule for this table. A couple of ways you can approach this. You could try and just substitute these values into the rules and see what will work. Alternatively, you can look for a pattern in the table and use that. So if you look here, the x values are going up by 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and as they go up by 1, the y values, they're changing by 6. So as we looked at the rule yesterday, the number in the formula that went before the x was always the change in the table in y for every 1 of x. And so this means it must be 6 change, so that rules out 2 of our answers. This one and this one. And if we look at the first two, our formulas are always y equals something x plus something else. And so this one here is the only reasonable answer. Alright, here's the next one. What do we notice this time? Okay, so the change in y, well, p and q, they just stand for the same thing as x and y. So imagine the top one's the x, the second one's the y. So we're looking here for the change in, it's changing by 3 in q, and so q part should be the bit on the left hand side of the equation, so it must be one of those two. So this must be the correct answer. It's changing by 3. Alright, looking at our answers, we can see some of these answers have an extra bit on the end. And so the two things we learnt yesterday were firstly to look for the change in the table. So here this is one that's changing by 1 each time. And then the second thing we looked for is where 0 is for the top value, what was the y value. And so here 0, underneath the 0 is a 1, so it must be a plus 1 on the end. So that will mean that that is the correct answer. Hope this just helps you get a bit of a start to finding the pattern rule using a table. Good luck.